Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk to survivors about releasing yourself from the jail of public opinion. The jail of public opinions. And this message is for everybody. Because it's not only just specific to narcissistic abuse. This is all humankind, or basically all human beings, are subjected to this because people have opinions. Someone is always going to have something to say about something that you're doing. All right? And that's fine. They can have their opinions, but it's not your responsibility, or it's not your job to take on everybody's opinions, or anybody's opinions for that matter. If there's someone that you're close with and you have an intimate relationship with and you care about their feelings and they have an opinion about something that you're doing and you want to hear them out and you feel like you want to discuss that with them, or you value them enough to give them that conversation, that's fine. But everything has to have some type of boundary and balance with it. Okay, and that's why I'm making this video, because oftentimes we put ourselves in a jail. Other people try to put us in a jail, and I'm talking about emotionally and psychologically right now. All right, not physical jail, but oftentimes we put ourselves in a jail by putting other people and their thoughts on the throne. Okay, other imperfect people who live in their life, who've made mistakes as well, because sometimes, human nature, it's easier to point at other people because, it takes the attention off of themselves. You need to understand that about human nature. When someone don't want to be self-focused, they're going to be focused on their external environment in an imbalanced way. So yeah, those are the people that are going to be gossiping all the time. Those are the people that are starting the smear campaigns like the narcissists. They don't want to be self-focused. So it's so much easier and self-serving for their agenda to keep the focus off themselves than to try to pick with other people, even if it means making things up. Sometimes it's not even a truth. Sometimes you can be going through a hard season and someone will take that opportunity in their mind. It's an opportunity to kick you down, to point at you, to point out your faults and your flaws, to say, I told you so, to try to make you feel less than and worse, like they never made a mistake. We're all in glass houses because there has yet to be a perfect human being. Okay? There are no perfect human beings in this world. So, by you taking their opinions and putting them on a throne, it's like you're putting them above of you, like they're perfect or something. They're not. Nobody's in a position to be pointing fingers at anybody per se. So I really want survivors to take themselves out of the jail of public opinions, and we do so many things when it comes to this. You don't have to explain yourself to any and everybody, even if it's a lie. Think of a celebrity, a very notable person, and how many people tell, thousands of people could be telling lies on them each and every day. Can you imagine the energy that they would exert trying to explain themselves, clear up their name to all these thousands of people who may still end up believing what they want to believe anyway? The same thing with the narcissist smear campaign. If we elevate our mind and we think on another level, we'll deal with these type of things in a different manner. If we understand, it's human nature for people to form an opinion, of course. And oftentimes, especially with negative people, they want to shift the blame. They want to point outside of themselves. So that's what they're going to do. If we accept, hey, nobody's perfect. So, all right, they want to say this about me, but I'm strong within myself. That's what it boils down to. Being comfortable in your own skin and being comfortable with your own thoughts and perceptions. Okay? And not gravitating to taking on other people's negativity, towards you. You don't have to own that. You don't have to latch on to it. You can rebuke it. You can deny it. You can ignore it. But oftentimes, survivors add more pain to themselves because they are hearing these things and letting it crush them even further. But you have to consider the source. And I've said this in other videos. Consider the source. Yes, the people that were already affiliated with the narcissist, chances are they're going to still side with the narcissist. They may even become flying monkeys for the narcissist. But that's logical. That's the narcissist mom. That's the narcissist sister and brother. That's the narcissist best friend. Even if you married into this family, they're still going to be biased to the narcissist, even when it may be obvious that the narcissist is in the wrong. They still may have that loyalty to the narcissist, and that's okay. Because when you make your peace with the people that are supposed to be in my life, supporting me, are going to be. And when you understand life and knowing that most people are temporary in your life to begin with. Most people are temporary. Most people are for a season. And when that chapter is over, it's over. So it's okay. I've learned a long time ago not to try to resist that. Because that's what you're doing when you're trying to clear the air with them, when you're trying to defend yourself to the death, basically, talking until you're blue in the face to try to make them understand something about that narcissist or the situation, to try to clear your name. You know what? I think we go into the law of 48 powers and it says, lead by your actions, say less. Lead by your actions and say less. And that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Now, I'm talking on a certain level right now. I'm not talking about small, you're in a relationship with someone and you have a misunderstanding and you're clearing it up with them. What I'm pointing out to you, sometimes it's just going to be a lose-lose situation as far as that person is done in your life. That person wasn't ordained to stick by your side. They were supposed to fall by the wayside. They were supposed to betray you. They were supposed to exit your life in some shape, form, or fashion. Just let that go. And they can take their funky, negative opinions with them. Because right now, I'm strong in myself. I know what I've been through. And this is how I want you to feel. And I don't owe none of y'all no explanations. I wasn't in a relationship with you. You've already chosen your side. I'm cool with that. The simple fact that they're even going against you right off the rip, that's a red flag right there. Of how loyal and how much of a friend they were, because they would know you better than that. And they would think the best of you initially and not the worst. So those are red flags to begin with. So I really want survivors to take themselves out of the jail of public opinion. People are always going to have an opinion about something. That's why you have to be able to be comfortable in your own skin so that you can live your life authentically and do what makes you happy. Do what's peaceful to you because it's your journey. You're going to have to feel your way through that. They can't do it for you. So they may have an opinion on what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing. But you know what brings you peace. It's peaceful for me to go in this direction. And it's peaceful for me. So don't let them come and try to interrupt your peace, or you're trying to get to your peace. You're en route to your peace. Don't let them come and intercept that with their opinions. Because some people don't have anything better to do but to point fingers at other people. And I bet you if you take a look into their lives, and what they're trying to hide beneath the surface and from everybody else. Their stuff isn't perfect either, because we all have our crosses to bear, and we've all been less than stellar. We've all could have made a better decision here or there. So they want to take a moment to crucify you or to laugh at you for even being with a narcissist. You know, all types of stuff could be going on. Just be prepared for it and be okay with that. Like, okay, we can always agree to disagree. You can always agree to disagree. And even if they don't want to agree to disagree, you can always choose not to participate. You can always choose, like I said, not to take that on, not to let that latch on to you. They said their opinion, they could take that opinion right on with them. I still love myself. I'm still kind to myself. I'm still patient to myself. I'm not going to join everybody else in jumping me and putting myself down and smearing myself. I'm not going to join in, because that's what we're doing when we give their opinions and all that negativity power. We're joining in and we're turning against ourselves at that point. You have to be the strongest person for you. You have to respect yourself the most. You have to protect yourself the most. So I really want survivors to take themselves out of that jail of public opinion. For another human being to be pointing their fingers at you. Just dust that right off of your shoulders and keep it moving. Be strong and secure within yourself. You know, because opinions aren't facts. Opinions are opinions. Opinions don't have to be a fact. That's just somebody's thoughts and perceptions. All right, so I hope that this video is, resonating with someone who has maybe put themselves in a jail time and time again throughout their whole life by caring about people's opinions. You know, even if it's people that you would think would be on your side and they still choose not to. And that can feel hurtful. But I talk all the time about letting go of titles. Sometimes your own mother can be the narcissist, or it can be the one to turn on you. Your own husband, your own wife, your child that you took care of and gave so much love to decides to cross you and betray you. You know, sometimes it's the people that are the closest to us, basically. And this happens in life. You're not alone in that. It is what it is. But when we understand life, we understand human nature, and we're strong within ourselves, we can get over this. We can get over this. And for my narcissistic abuse survivors, you already have enough to heal from. Just healing from the actual experiences that you had with that toxic person or those toxic people, organization, whatever. You don't need to then, in the aftermath, let other people's, put downs and negative thoughts and opinions be something additional to be added to your plate. So hopefully, you can just free yourself. Because I say this often, it's like the bird inside of a cage that has always been unlocked. All you have to do is fly on out of that cage. Make the decision to fly out of the cage, all right? So if this audio resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't done so, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I do upload videos quite frequently. True freedom comes with doing this, getting out of the jail of public opinion. And it's when you will be the most authentic, because you're not going to be wondering who's judging me about this and that. Even on the smallest of level, I'm going to dress the way I want to dress. I want to wear my hair the way I want to wear. I want to love who I want to love, for instance. Like just being yourself unapologetically it's going to start with getting out of the jail of public opinion. As long as you're in that jail, there's something that's going to be inauthentic in the way that you're leading your life, because you're overly worried and focused and, on what other people have to say about what you're doing. Your goals, your blessings, your journey is going to make the most sense to you. It might not make sense to anybody else, but that vision was given to you. It was given to you. Let it make sense to them later or never. Who cares? It's your life. It's your path. It's your journey. You have to honor that. You don't have to, but you should. That's what you were put down here for. That's why you have been waking up another day. It's another opportunity to get closer into fulfilling your destiny and your purpose. It becomes a lot harder and trickier to stay true to that when you are in the jail of public opinions. All right? So keep doing the work. And, it's a muscle. It's a muscle. It's a reprogramming of the mind if you do have issues with this area. Okay? I do offer coaching to help people free themselves from things like the jail of public opinions and, to heal from toxic relationships, to help with the closure and the clarity, to help heal from codependency, to help with goal setting and achievements, and so many things, guys. All right. Take advantage of that. I do this over the phone, voice call, Skype, FaceTime. You can go to my website, LakiaCrawford.com, and schedule an appointment. And there's a million ways to get in touch with me. Some people just text my phone to set up opinions. I'm not opinions, appointments. I've said opinions so many times in this audio. But yeah, go ahead and reach out. Great ways to support the channel, of course, is always to like my videos, to share my content, to make comments. It does help YouTube's algorithm push the content out even harder. The channel does accept donations through Cash App, through Venmo, through PayPal. That information is below all the videos and on my About. I do have an Amazon wish list for those of you who want to send a gift to Coach Lakia. It's always welcome. That link is under the video as well and in the About. All right. I have the support group on Facebook. Lakia Reflection and Progression Crawford. Just inbox me and let me know that you're a survivor of narcissistic abuse, because that's who the support group is for. Feel free to go on my website and see different products that I have available outside of coaching. I've written 4 books, help you with your emotional maturity and heal from toxic relationships. Feel free to check those out. They're also available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and CreateSpace.com. I have No Narc Zone merchandise on my website, cute little t-shirts and matching caps, computer mouse pads, bumper stickers, coffee mugs. Go ahead and take a look at that. I'll be extending the line over time. All right. And with all of that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm very happy with the growth of the channel and the support that you guys are giving the channel. It definitely keeps me motivated to continue to push out content. All right. And with that being said, please take care, guys. Continue to do the work. All right. Talk to you soon.